Hello and welcome. I am Bjork the Bear, and today we are playing Kenshi. And yeah, we've gotten a couple things done since last episode. Biggest thing was we got some more power because we are we're running short on, well, right now we're not, but we're getting more things that require power, and in the downtime of the winds, we just don't have enough power for everything that we got. We're gonna have a lot more, so we're definitely gonna need to keep that up and running. Uh, but yeah, for right now, though, I do have a little bit of a goal. I got a couple more recruits, and I want to finally start my. Are you hungry? Oh, okay, you're going up. Anyways, I want to start my production of weapons, so I am going to build a building, and probably going to be a bug house for now. Eventually, I'll upgrade it to something else. Oh, and I built a prison. Yeah, that's where I'm getting my recruits. So, we're going to go ahead and put a bug house right here. Then eventually I'm probably going to have either another bug house, or when I get bigger structures, the large structure shells, will make like a snail house or something. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and build a bug house here, and this is going to be my weapons manufacturing. So we will move Haldor, and we'll get him into that. But anyways, while that's building, I'm gonna go ahead and do some other things. But yeah, the new recruits, these guys were actually all dust bandits, thanks to the prison and the recruiting. And yeah, as you can see, having people up on the walls makes this all the easier. These guys were all attacking. That one's got a bounty. Ooh. I was actually going to try and recruit him too, but dust bandits aren't the easiest to recruit. They instead of taking cats to recruit, they take food, and some of them take specific kinds. Like I still have a bunch of dust bandits up here in the prison, and we'll do some fiddling around with that and see if we can't get some to join us. But yeah. All right, so let's loot him. Nope, get back here. Pick him up, and we're gonna run him to Squin. I'm assuming that's where he's got his bounty. Alright, gonna have to do it a little more manually. Oh, and I think we upgraded all of the farms to extra large as well. Yep. And we're gonna do a second row of these guys, and try and get as much food production as we can. There we go. Ooh, close that off. We'll go get our bounty out of this guy. Come on, load it. There you go. And there you go. And you were worth it. Doop doop doo. Don't know if I forgot to close it. Oh no, something destroyed it that quickly. Wow. Oh, just starving bandits. They'll go down pretty quick. Go ahead and just kill him off. And I wonder if the others... Oh yeah, there's a lot more bodies here. So I'm assuming the others just kind of died on their way in. One didn't even make it past that there. But yeah, and then now they're just gonna constantly get gunned down from here. Cool, cool. Okay, so let's turn our attention to inside. Let's close the gate first. I think it's repaired now. Yep, okay. And we'll leave you open. There's a bit of a strategy with that. Who are we shooting at? Okay, that's weird. Anyway, so yeah, we'll come back to that strategy here in a little bit. But right now, very dark. So we are going to set up some lights. We're gonna go with just some ceiling lamps for now. Start with 2, and then we'll make adjustments as the building portion goes. But you are going to move here. Have you dismantle all of these? Because we're going to get rid of this shack finally. We don't need it anymore. It's in the way. It looks bad. Okay, and let's check this. Nothing in there, so go ahead and dismantle that. Then dismantle the building. Put these away. Actually, you can go back to work. No. Actually, you can't go back to work. So we'll deal with you in a second. So we're gonna go with crafting and a weaponsmith. So guess that right there will do. There's a good chance that this is just going to be temporary. For right now, I just want to get him in there and get him actually crafting weapons, because this is going to mean more money for us. Weapons sell very good, especially if they're a really good quality. So that'll be a benefit. And B, I want to get his skill up as fast as possible. Got a bunch of hemp on you. Had another farm trader come by, and we bought up a bunch of stuff so we can upgrade this quickly and get the ball rolling. I know it's hard to see. I gotta get some lights down there. One thing at a time. Let's focus. Focus, focus. Alright. You have a new job. That is going to be operating that Jimmy Jam right there. So, let's make you some storage. I believe it's all the way at the bottom. Yeah, we'll go with weapons cabinets. Do 3 for now, because still gotta put those away. But we'll do 3 for now because it's got as soon as those fill up, it's gonna be a whole lot of weapons, so we'll be able to sell them. Deposit all of this stuff. There's always room. Just gotta know where to find it. There you go. How's my food situation doing? I don't think it's going too good. We're producing, but not quite as fast as I had hoped. So, alright. Well, anyways, let's go ahead and look at the production. So, the best we can do at the moment is mid-grade salvage, and yeah. Well, just for the sake of getting him to be able to do it, let's go ahead and pump that up and get him rolling. Because these will sell pretty decently. Okay. And we'll leave you to it, buddy. So you are working on the electric bench that's outside. Okay. We're gonna build another one. Kinda want to build this in a different building. I don't want to, especially since this is kind of limited on space. I would like to get all my armor and stuff into the same building and then have a second building for like or weapons and armor in one building, and then have a second building for like crossbows and stuff like that. But temporary fix for right now, we're gonna go ahead and put you inside. And then, not done yet. Storage, because you need electrical storage. Dot dot dot. I probably looked right at it too. Yep, there it is. 4 temporary. These will hold, I believe, 25 each. Yeah. Okay, so all of that is set up. We have plenty of iron plates and building materials at the moment. These guys have been working non-stop. Oh, yeah, those have to be built before I can do anything with them. Okay, so now he's going to start running things over there. But drop those on the floor, dismantle. No longer operating that workbench. Oh, just somebody unconscious. Yeah, that's rough, man. Yeah, that's a good feeling. Finally stopping these small raids at the door. I'm waiting for the Black Dragon ninjas to come again, because I would love to stop them before they get to the first door. So, side note with trying to get people's crafting skills and stuff, weaponsmithing and, let's see, nope, stats. It's in the right spot the first time. But weaponsmithing and armor smithing are different, along with the crossbow. And when you're trying to improve them in those points, it's best to start them with the level 1 bench. Level 2 are benches are more expensive to use. Everything that comes out of them requires cloth and whatnot, so it's easier to get the skill up with these guys, because if you have these guys at high level making things, they'll have a critical success chance, which will take the weapon 1 tier up. So just a little added benefit there. So if he had a good critical success, good lord, critical success chance, he would instead of making mid-grade salvage, he would make the step above that, which I believe is Cantoon 1? I could be wrong. I could be very wrong. But yeah, let's go ahead. He finished that one. Let's take a look at what he got there. That's the one he made. Yep, crafted by Haldor. So since his skill is so low, instead of actually being the level that he's crafting out, which is mid-grade salvage, it's rusted junk, bottom of the barrel. So that will be something we sell. And then moving back to this. Golf, you now have a new job. Sure, everybody's actually assigned jobs because I've done some shifting around. These guys are, right now they're moving, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, these guys are operating. Oh, you're injured. Okay. Anyways, yeah, these guys are operating their machinery right now, which is the farms. But we got to get more because each time that they're stopped is time we don't have food. So right now they're harvesting this field, which they have a lot coming out now. But if they finish this before this is done growing, then that's just dead space. We don't want that. So we want them constantly harvesting. So these guys can probably handle a couple more fields. The only way to really tell is going to be waiting for them to finish harvest and then move from there. But we'll probably have to get a second farming team as well. We're definitely going to need it when we get wheat and hemp up and running too. So typically I have 3 groups of 4 running, making farms and whatnot, or working on the farms. Alright, back over here. Beth, are you stuck or are you just not doing anything? You're minor. Okay, so let's see what she could be working on that she's not. Okay, that's got full usage. Nobody's using that because it's all of this is just, yeah, they're just waiting on that. Yep, and then Ruka and Kang are there, so you are. Yeah, so you currently don't have a job. We can change that. So right now, this is way over, or the iron itself is being overproduced. So we want to get this to where it's more balanced, to where they're, instead of taking iron directly to these guys, they're filling this. So we're going to go ahead and build another iron refinery. Plus, we're going to need all of these iron plates. Once Haldor gets better at smithing, he's going to start gunning right through them. So do that. And do iron refinery. I mean, it doesn't have to be directly beside it, but yeah, we'll do that. Copper, probably going to move the copper box closer to this building, and then move the iron plates box over to this building as well. Which, that's not a bad idea. Before I forget to do that, let's go ahead and just knock it out. 2 copper boxes. And then 2 iron plates. That way these guys don't have to travel far. And you know, I'm thinking about it. What I might do, instead of putting armor in this building as well, armor, clothes, and all of that stuff can probably all be in one building, because they need some room. Like, eventually I'll get auto looms to work the hemp, and yeah, we'll need to have a bunch of auto looms to keep up with the amount of cloth we're gonna need, because we're gonna need cloth for both this guy here once he gets up to a certain level, and we're gonna need it for the armor. So, all right, how's Haldor's level doing? So he's moving right along. His racial bonus already has him. Oh wow, yeah, he's producing. Yeah, his racial bonus has him already learning that faster. So okay. Oh, I placed it backwards. Okay, we're just gonna have to live with that. All right, miners. So let's see if there's anybody else that's quote unquote doing something that they're not actually doing. Nope. So just Beth. All right, Beth, go do that. You're no longer an engineer. How's that look on my power? Okay. Well, let's see if we can recruit some of our friendly neighborhood bandits up top here. Okay, they made me fight, work, fight, work. I didn't want to do any of those things, and now you think I'm a criminal. I just want to be free. So I've already done this a couple times, so I know you just agree with them. Grub, and see, I think this is a bug because it says he'll take whatever. That means he's at the bottom of his tolerance for what he wants. Like, if the first time you do this, it's they usually want something pretty high up there. Like, I know one of them wanted Gohan or something like that. I don't have any food anyways on me, so that's I'm gonna have to go get food. But yeah, one of them wanted Gohan and stuff like that. So we luckily the farm trader was right there, so we went and got the Gohan from him and took it to the bandits. So yeah, but and then sometimes we get lucky and all they want is dried meat, which those are the ideal ones. And alright, I'm gonna send Bjorn over there, but I'm gonna go ahead and cut to something more interesting when we get here, or like when we start to recruit that. I'm gonna go ahead and do that, so we'll be back. Okay, and we are back. So finally I got one to accept the meat. This one just wanted a slab of dried meat, so we're there, hit that, and boom. And you look like a Marty to me. Alright, so Marty, welcome to the show. And let's go ahead and set you free, I guess. So he got plenty of time to rest in there, so he's no longer injured. Usually you have to take these guys out, get them rested up, but let's see. How's everybody else doing? Oh yeah, a lot of these guys had blood loss KOs, so they had plenty of time to sleep. I don't know if I didn't fill those, or well, let me know. Would have told me if they escaped. Oh well. Guess I just didn't fill them. So let's talk to another and see if we can get the same deal. Okay, and yeah. So for some reason, it doesn't let me do that. So let's talk to the Dust Bandit boss. And let's try you. What are their food bars down to? We'll try again. I'm hoping it's actually random, not just yeah, no. I think since they're down to such a low health, it's not gonna let me do it. So fortunately, these guys might just oh, okay. So now he wants bread. So it is random. But I don't have bread, so guy's out of luck again. We'll come back and give it a try again later. But right now, Marty, you are going to become a miner, even though nope. Fine, you're not that great. Yeah, you're not that great. Okay, so miner you are. Let's make that change before I forget. And then Marty. There you go. Oh, recruits, I forgot. Yeah, while I was in Squint, I grabbed some recruits really quick. So good. That food's all in there. Okay, so really quick, let's open inventory and open inventory. Bjorn's not going to be able to carry a whole bunch of this stuff. And I lied, he totally was able to carry a whole bunch of that stuff. So, Orc over here. Still has food on him too, and medical supplies. I am dropping the ball. Okay. There we go. So, we get that. And what's your movement speed right now? 25? Oh, yeah. So it's still a pup, but he's not super weighed down like usual. But we'll change that. There's no point in making a run all the way into Squint if I'm not weighing him down to capacity. You still able to run? Yeah. Okay. I think we'll just run with that. And welcome back. And as you can see, we had a bit of a run-in with the Black Dragon ninjas again. So that didn't go too bad, but it didn't go great. So we're all a little shaken up. And Bjorn over there, and yeah, as you can see, we have quite a few injured, and everybody healing up now. I was noticing over here, there's a couple severed human legs, so I don't know if my guys lost a leg or what happened, but I didn't find anybody missing a leg, so I guess it was the Black Dragon ninjas. So we lucked out there. And so while we were gone, we built more farms. We have another row of 7 right beside it, and now I've got to build lights within them, so that way everybody has 100% effectiveness while working on these farms. So put up more light posts for now. We'll just set them right in the middle. There. I think we might need them on the outside too. so. And boom. So hopefully that doesn't crash me. Yeah, I haven't had too many issues with this game crashing, but the one big issue is when I build too many things at once. Like I tried building the entire wall a couple episodes ago in one swing and had all kinds of weird issues with that, but everything looks pretty good for now. Alright. So, I have two guys that are pretty well starving. Beast Trader, okay. I don't need you guys. And William. Oop, what do we got? Okay, so we're not gonna move you. Alright, slow things down. Luckily everybody is still pretty well armed, but let's see how it's going in here. Also, luckily the nomads are giving us a hand too. Oh yeah, poor Bork went down. Hungry bandits again. Okay, yeah, these guys weren't too bad. It is unfortunate that Bork took a hit like that though. He did rush out here and just kind of start mauling everybody. Okay. Almost. We're almost done. Oh, okay. Yep. Those guys prepare all that. Okay. So a big problem I'm running into now is unfortunately these guys aren't able to produce as much food as we need. It's probably because their cooking skill isn't really high. If I were to look at sand... Oh yeah, these guys are starting to pass out. Cheat. Let's take this straight to them. Or not. Somebody read it. They're right there. Okay. Let's try that again. Ooh, having all kinds of goofy things come up. Alright. And there's that. Same trade with Dan. Okay. Now we need to do something to solve our food problems. So yeah, let's take a look at Snaint here. So his cooking is 43, so that's pretty high. 49 now. Fumin's not so high up there. So it should balance out, hopefully, the whole amount of people that we have versus the amount of people that need. Looks like it's starting to balance out a little bit. So hopefully these guys can start making food faster and get these things filled up, because we have the farms. We have plenty of, of course I say that and we don't have any cactus. Wonder, let's see. Yeah, so I have you hauling cactuses. Why are you only making 2 at a time though? 3 at a time? Let's drop these and see if that changes anything. That's a little better. I think it might be just as, yeah, so now she's taking 6. So it depends on them getting everything together. So, but also what I'm gonna do is get one more person to help with the farming, because that way there's always 4 people farming and then 1 person running things back to the base there. But let's go ahead and take a look up here and see if we have anything special. Yeah, these black dragon ninjas probably die in the cages. Oh, we got one. Okay. Let's talk to him. Let's try looting him first. They seem to be a little more compliant when they don't have weapons on them. Just go ahead and move all of their stuff off of them. Good. Let's pick you up. Put you down. Loot. Already looted you. Dust boss. Let's talk to you. Nothing. Okay. Nothing. Unfortunately, these guys are probably all just gonna die. Dead. Conscious. He'll be unconscious for a couple more minutes. Seconds. Ah. Right. Pick up. Put down. Okay, so I don't quite remember the idea, or the selections for ninjas. Okay, well I failed that one, so hopefully we can get him, because it's not too great, but he's not bad. He's good compared to what we have for fighters. Plus, if I remember, they're actually free. You just have to win the chat check thing, whatever you want to call it. Okay. So, add you to farm here. Actually, you're just gonna haul things while Heidi is no longer gonna do that. Okay, that's weird. Okay, that was strange. She, for some reason, had been one of the turret guards. I guess I must have selected her and somebody at the same time. Okay, let's move on to this. Get back up here, see if we can't get a ninja. Okay. Okay. So, anyways, while we're doing all of that and failing our checks, we're going to change up where these guys are standing. So, as you can see over here, nope, over here, they just congregate around the food. I don't want that. That's how these guys starve if these guys' production isn't fast enough. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put all kinds of sitting room over here to alleviate that problem. So while these guys are doing nothing, they can sit over here. So we'll go to interior, and oh, I guess before I get too far, it's also worth mentioning Randall made a bit of a death run out to Black Scratch. So I had Randall run all the way out from our camp over to Black Scratch. When I had played originally the very first time, I started over here and just wandered down here and eventually found this place. So yeah, a bit of a cheap move, but hey, now I know where it is. But he's been over here. Basically, he lives here now, so he's going to be buying things from here, and eventually we'll send Bork or something to pick him up and run him back. Because this place has it's a tech hunter uh, base, so it's got a lot of good stuff in it, uh, things of that sort. So we'll eventually have to do when we do our wandering caravan. We'll have to incorporate a run into there as well. That way Randall can finally come home. But till then, he's stuck there. So all right, but let's go ahead and focus on this again. So I had him buy interior stuff. So we have our sales store thing there. Let's go ahead and do some tables. And we'll even do some topside tables as well. It's real general looking. And then do benches. There we go. We'll just have to live without that one. This will keep our builders kind of busy as well. Give them some stuff to do. Alright, so we'll go ahead and start that one off. some more benches. I'm probably going to do some sitting room over here along the wall there, because eventually we'll have a kind of standing army, so they'll need generic places to sit when they're not guarding the walls or going out to attack the Holy Nation when we start taking those guys on. Because as soon as I really want to, like, as soon as possible, kick that bee's nest and get it rolling. Okay, and then anybody that has the engineering job is moving to engineer. And they've fully repaired these, so we can go ahead and shut these gates now. Going on. Yep, right away. People are already sitting in these instead of just standing over by the food. So this will give this a chance to fill up, and matter of fact, yep, see, even these guys have their food going up. So having this to where they're not just immediately taking from it is a good step in the right direction. Bandit attacks. These guys are gonna need more turrets up here. These guys are insatiable. Alright. So the tactic for this is I don't want them to start destroying my wall. So I just open this for a second, let them run over here. Almost made it in. And that makes them start attacking this. And go ahead and start shooting at these guys. Drain. Yeah. And then that throws mass confusion in there. They start coming back to attack this, then going forward to attack that. It's a bit of a exploit, but I definitely could use the assistance on it. Let's see, 23. So yeah, they're not even damaging the door fast enough now. Okay, well that is handled. So we're gonna go talk to our potential black dragon friend again. Maybe, where is he? Okay. Failed again. Alright. Well, we are going to keep trying to get him to join, but for now I am going to go ahead and end the episode. We definitely got a lot done. Getting Randall over to Black Scratch is a bit of a shortcut because I knew where it was, but that'll definitely help get us some better equipment to start making. Which, as a matter of fact, before I run us away, let's take a look over at Haldor. Haldor is up to 64%, or 64 skill in weapons crafting, and he is pumping out weapons like nobody's business. So he's got so many weapons, so we'll be able to sell things. And I bought heavy polearms too, by the way. So old refitted blade is the next step after mid grade salvage. Totally forgot about those. Yeah, he is rocking and rolling over there, so we are gonna start selling that stuff like crazy. But yeah, and yeah, if you guys liked what you saw here, give it a thumb up uh, or subscribe. And if you didn't, you can go ahead and leave a dislike. Totally up to you. And yeah, we will see you in the next one.